Hi everyone, I have some breaking news to share with you regarding the lawsuit that was filed against the Trump administration to stop enforcement of the executive orders that were filed back in April and June. Judge Mehta has officially released a decision on the motion for the preliminary injunction, and the decision is very positive for winners of the diversity visa lottery. Stick around because in this video, I'm going to give you the important details that you need to know about. Hi everyone, so if this is your first time here, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more immigration videos. Now, as a quick intro, back in April and June, President Trump signed executive orders which suspend certain immigration to the United States. The April executive order suspends the issuance of certain immigrant visas. The June executive order suspends the issuance of certain non-immigrant visas. Well, when those executive orders were signed, a lawsuit was filed to stop enforcement of those executive orders. As part of that lawsuit, there was a hearing on August 27th where the plaintiffs requested a preliminary injunction and a temporary restraining order against enforcement of those executive orders. Basically, what this means is that the plaintiffs were seeking to temporarily stop enforcement of the executive orders. Again, this hearing was back on August 27th, and the judge has finally released his decision on the motion for the temporary restraining order. So in a moment, I'm gonna share with you my screen and actually go over some of the parts of Judge Mehta's decision. As a quick overview, Judge Mehta's decision is 85 pages long, so we're not gonna go over the whole thing. We're just gonna cover some of the most important parts. And again, as I mentioned, this decision is very positive for diversity visa winners. So let's get started. Okay, everybody. So this is an actual highlighted section of Judge Mehta's decision. And it says here, I'm going to read the highlighted portion. Plaintiffs are substantially likely to succeed on their claims that 1, the State Department's policy of not reviewing and adjudicating non-exempt visas is not in accordance with law, is in excess of statutory authority, and is arbitrary and capricious. 2, the State Department's non-processing of 2020 diversity visa applications constitutes agency action unreasonably delayed. And 3, the State Department's exclusion of 2020 diversity visa applications from its guidance on mission-critical services is arbitrary and capricious. The court further concludes that the DV 2020 plaintiffs have met the additional requirements for preliminary injunctive relief pursuant to the court's equitable authority. And it cites the statute there, but the non-DV plaintiffs in Gomez have not. So now I want to read the actual order at the end of the decision. And it says here, court therefore orders the following pursuant to 5 U.S.C. section 705 and the court's traditional equitable powers. The court preliminarily stays the no visa policy as applied to DV 2020 selectees and their derivative beneficiaries. Defendants may not interpret or apply the proclamations in any way that forecloses or prohibits embassy personnel, consular officers, or any administrative processing center, such as the Kentucky Consular Center, from processing, reviewing, or adjudicating a 2020 diversity visa or derivative beneficiary application, or issuing or reissuing a 2020 diversity or derivative beneficiary visa based on the entry restrictions contained in the proclamations. Now I want to skip ahead to point number 2. Defendants shall undertake good faith efforts directly and through their designees to expeditiously process and adjudicate DV 2020 diversity visa and derivative beneficiary applications and issue or reissue diversity and derivative beneficiary visas to eligible applicants by September 30th, 2020, giving priority to the named diversity visa plaintiffs in Gomez, Aker Mohammed, and Fong Jong, and their derivative beneficiaries. And lastly, point number 3. The court preliminarily enjoins defendants from interpreting and applying the COVID guidance to DV 2020 selectees and their derivative beneficiaries in any way that requires embassy personnel, consular officers, or administrative processing centers, such as the Kentucky Consular Center, to refuse processing, reviewing, adjudicating 2020 diversity visa applications, or issuing or reissuing diversity visas on the ground that the DV 2020 selectee or derivative beneficiary does not qualify under the emergency or mission critical exceptions to the COVID guidance. Guys, thank you so much for bearing with me as I read through that decision. Now, I know you might be very confused about what this all means, so I want to try to simplify it for you. Basically, what this decision does is that it grants the plaintiff's request for a preliminary injunction as it applies to DV lottery winners. So if you are a DV lottery winner, if you're a winner of the diversity visa lottery, then this decision is very promising for you, and it looks very promising that you should be able to apply for your immigrant visa to enter the United States, despite the executive order that was signed in April, which temporarily suspends the issuance of immigrant visas. So as I mentioned, this is very good news for winners of the diversity visa lottery. As I mentioned, this is breaking news. Judge Mehta just released his decision earlier today. So again, as I mentioned, this is an 85-page decision. There are a lot of details in that decision that are going to come to light within the next few days, but I wanted to jump on this quick video and give you guys some good news, particularly if you're a winner of the diversity visa lottery. I hope this helps to brighten up your day as you go into the weekend. We're going to be closely monitoring for any additional updates, and we're going to be posting about them. So again, if you haven't yet done so, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, make sure to share this video with them. As always, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one.